This is a Unit 2 review, and I'm going to start with question number 1. Question number 1 through 3 reads, use the given conditions to write an equation for a line in A, point-slope form, and B, slope-intercept form. So part A, we'll work on that first. I have to find the slope, and I'm given two lines. So slope or point-slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. Now I have 2 points here, so I'm going to call 4 x sub 1 y sub 1 and negative 7 negative 2 x sub 2 y sub 2. So the first thing I have to do is find the slope. And the formula for that is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x sub 1. So y2 is negative 2 minus y1, which is 3, over x2, which is negative 7, minus x1, which is 4. So when I do the math there, I get negative 5 over negative 11, which is actually 5 over 11. So that's my slope. Now I'm going to use the point-slope form, which I just wrote up here. So let's plug and play. So y minus 3, that's y1, equals m, which is 5/11, which is found, times x minus x sub 1, which is 4. So this is the point-slope form. So y minus 3 equals 5/11 x minus 4. But it says to write it in slope-intercept form as well. So what I'm going to do is I am going to distribute the 5/11 to both x and to negative 4. So 5/11 times negative 4 is going to give me negative 20 over 11. Now I'm going to kill the fraction by multiplying everything by the LCD, which is 11. So 11 times y minus 11 times 3 equals 11 times 5 over 11x minus 11 times 20 over 11. When I do that, I get 11y minus 33 equals, now these 11s cancel off to get 5x, and then minus 20. Okay, so I'm almost done. The last step that I need to do, and I'm going to do this over here, is I need to get y by itself. So I'm going to move the 33 over. So I get 11y equals 5x, and then negative 20 plus 33 will give me 13. And my last step is to divide everything by 11. So y equals 5 over 11x plus 13 over 11. Now that is what we want. That is in slope-intercept form. So I'm going to write that down. Y equals 5/11 x plus 13/11. Okay, question number 2. Passing through the point negative 2 comma 1 and parallel to the line whose equation is 3x plus y equals 6. Alright, again, I need my slope, and I know that parallel slopes are the same. So if I look at this equation, 3x plus y equals 6, I'm going to get y by itself and place this into slope-intercept form. At this point, I'm in y equals mx plus b form, so I know my slope is negative 3. Now, after I found my slope, I need to use that parallel slope and that point. So negative 2 is going to be x sub 1, and 1 is going to be y sub 1. I'm going to use the equation y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. So y minus 1 equals negative 3x minus a negative 2. So y minus 1 equals negative 3x plus 2. It didn't say it to write in the form, but I'm going to write them in both forms. So here is slope-intercept form. Y minus 1 equals negative 3 times x plus 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and distribute that negative 3 to both x and to the 2. So negative 3x minus 6. Now I'm going to add 1 to both sides to get y isolated. So negative 3x, and then negative 6 plus 1 will give me a negative 5. So y equals negative 3x minus 5. Okay, let's look at number 3. Passing through the point 4, 6 and perpendicular to y equals 8x plus 4. So again, if I want to write an equation of a line, the first thing I need to do is find the slope. So we're dealing with perpendicular. I'm going to look at this line, y equals 8x plus 4. I know my slope is 8 because this is in y equals mx plus b form, which is slope-intercept form. The perpendicular slope to 8 is going to be negative 1/8. So remember, you change the sign and take the reciprocal of the regular slope to get perpendicular. 4 is going to be x1, and 6 is going to be y1 in that 0.46. And now I'm going to use the formula y minus y1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. So y minus 6 equals negative 1/8 x minus 4. Okay, so that's in point slope form. And I'm going to write that down over here. And then I'm going to turn this into y equals mx plus b. So y minus 6 equals negative 1/8 x. And then if I multiply negative 1/8 times negative 4, I get negative, or excuse me, I get a negative times negative, which is positive 4/8, which becomes positive 1/2. Okay? So instead of killing the fraction this time around, I'm just going to add 6 to both sides, and I'll show you what I'm going to do there. So y equals negative 1/8 x plus 1/2. Now I'm going to turn 6 into a denominator of 2, so this becomes 12 over 2. So finally, to finish this off, y equals negative 1/8 x plus 13/2. So this is another way you can do it. If you're comfortable killing the fraction, then by all means do that, but you're going to come up with the same answer. Okay, so that was 1 through 3. Thanks for watching.